YouTubers, this is your boy Amari Points here. Today I am going to be doing my movie review on Alice Through the Looking Glass. I saw this yesterday and with my best friend, and I have to say, I was kind of a little bit disappointed about this movie. There are a few there there are a few ups and downs about this movie. The ups were that they had good costumes. The the set was okay and the casting was great as well, but the down part of it was that the plot didn't make any sense and there was no main antagonist, none whatsoever. It was just it was just well it was just strange. And the other one was the story did not make any sense at all for me, to be honest. It it didn't make any sense because I didn't understand the point of the movie of what Alice of how what was all going on and everything. But the movie itself was okayish, but but I think they could have done a whole much more with this movie. They should have had it make more sense. They should have had it make more sense to how why Alice returned to Wonderland. I know she was trying to save the Hatter, but it kind of it kind of it kind of didn't make no sense about why the Hatter. I don't want to spoil this for anyone about what was wrong with him or anything. Sorry if I'm sounding a little tired today. I kind of just woke up and I had to get dressed so I can do this movie review. But I think the movie could have done. I think the plot could have been a whole lot better if they actually showed why she was trying to help the Hatter and everything. But on to the. I'm sorry. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm a little off today. But on to the cast members. Mia as Alice, she was great. She was great, though I think she could have added more to the character. I think she could have added more to the character and have her do more exciting and thrilling things in the movie. Anne Hathaway as the White Queen, best best role she's had. I'm not gonna lie and say that it was awful, which it wasn't. Her role as the White Queen, she praised it, and she was amazing as always as the White Queen. And who else? The Red Queen herself. I forgot the actor's name. I'm sorry. I think it was Sarah. I guess. Yeah, I think it was Sarah as the Red Queen. As the Red Queen, she portrayed the role amazing as always. I loved her as the Red Queen, and let's just say I didn't really like her as the fairy godmother and in Cinderella because she that I don't think that was kind of like her role. I mean, I seen her in Harry Potter as Sirius Black's crazy sister, and her as the Red Queen now. But I think, I think her as the Red Queen in this movie and in the first movie, she suits this role really well. And Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter, he was amazing. I am not gonna lie. The Mad Hatter role suits him well. It really does. He is a Disney legend, and absolutely love how he brought the Mad Hatter to life as what in the first movie and in this second movie as always. I know for a fact that I know for a fact that if there is another Alice in Wonderland movie with Johnny Depp, I know he'll I know I'll that everyone will be excited to see him play this role again, which is good. And I can't remember the guy's name. I think it was Shashka. Yeah, it was Shashka. As Time, he he had well, he was actually a new character to me. He wasn't the main protagonist. I don't think there actually ever was one in this movie, but his character was really well. I, but not good. But actually, he was all right. And as for the story plot, now I'm moving on to the story plot. I'm not. I'm going. I have to say honestly, I was really expecting more from the story, but I'm kind of disappointed about how they honestly didn't really make make it more exciting. I thought it was when I saw the trailers for this movie, I really thought it was going to be exciting. But to be honest, I was kind of disappointed. I was kind of disappointed how the story and everything turned out. They they could have added like more epic and thrilling parts in this movie because basically no one is it's kind of really dull. I didn't understand the whole I kind of didn't understand the whole plot of how this movie is. It didn't make any sense to me at all. The costume on to the costumes. I'm sorry. Uh, the costumes and everything they were pretty amazing. That's the one thing I loved about this movie is that how the costumes and everything were well designed along along with the sets and everything. But all in all, I have if anyone wants to see a good movie or wants to see the real Alice, I highly recommend you watch the cartoon version because this movie, the sequel to the live action Alice in Wonderland, well, it wasn't all that good. So sad to tell you, I have to give Alice Through the Looking Glass kind of a D. If you can't see it, I'll get closer. I give it a D. I'm sorry, because basically they didn't honestly it they didn't really make an effort to make the story better, and they should have made they should have had they should have made this story more understanding for the viewers to watch it because no one wants to see a really dull movie to a really dull sequel, I mean, to the live action version of Alice in Wonderland. I think it could have done a whole lot better. I think it really could have because basically sorry because basically I think I think this movie was kind of a letdown from the first because the first was actually a whole lot better than the sequel. I'm actually gonna be honest, be straight up honest. The first movie was actually better than the sequel. And if you honestly want to see the first one, I highly recommend that you do because you'll see that the first movie is actually better than the sequel. So if I honestly so I let if the cast watches this, I'm really sorry if I gave it a bad review, but you should have made sure that the movie was more understandable and actually watchable for all the little kids and viewers out there. And I think that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe this video and let me know in the comment box below about what you think about this movie review. Take care and God bless and peace.